One day later, I'm back at the Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller National Park to hike up to Mount Tom. I was up here 2 weeks ago, I think. Yes. Because I was hoping the park was open, but it didn't open until last weekend. But they have some spectacular hiking right here. And there's like a 100% chance of rain later this afternoon. And this is super close to the QSP. So I wanted to come out for a hike. I have no idea how many miles this is going to be or how long it will take, but I'm prepared. I'm wearing my waterproof socks. I have my whole rain suit. I have my bug net, but it rained last night, so the bugs are not bugging me. And this is a beautiful, beautiful Woodstock, Vermont. So I kept going that way to go up to the Pogue. And this week, I'm gonna go this way because I'm going to the summit of Mount Tom, and the ranger at the farm said that I can take the precipice trail, which they don't recommend. And I said, why don't you recommend it? And she said, it's really, really steep and most people turn back. And I said, okay, well, I am an AT hiker. I'm not afraid of steep, so we'll see if I eat my words. I mean, I'm not scared of it. I wonder if it's steep in the sense that it's like a ridgeline trail and it scares people. We will find out here very shortly. Not long at all. So far I've walked just under half a mile. And hopefully the weather will hold out, but if not, I have my rain suit. And my plan is to add this to the hiking project because none of these trails are on the hiking project. So that app is really great and has tons of trails, but if you record where you're hiking and it's not on there, they'll add it. That's why it's called the hiking project. And I just want to thank YouTube viewer Ghost Walker for sending me the link, because I said I would link to it and then I totally forgot. All right. Well, they are Black Diamond trails. I don't know if I want to take the North Peak Trail or the Precipice Trail. Let me check them out. So the precipice goes straight over, and the North Peak Trail goes to the right. Oh man. I think I kind of want to take the North Peak Trail because it'll give me a longer hike and it'll still take me to the South Peak by way of the Mount Tom Road. I think I'll do the North Peak Trail. The ranger said one of these trails has like a cable too, which is fun. They're both black diamonds. So let's take the North Peak Trail, which goes this way, straight up. They're both steep, I think, and they're both beautiful. I'll do this one this time while the weather holds out. Hello, friend. You're very pretty. I don't think I'll touch you though. So far, super fun. But I think all trails are super fun. National Park are blazed, which is really nice. But I mean, right now they've been quite obviously trails, so it's okay. Roadblock. I keep hearing rain, but I don't know if it's raining or if it's just the trees. The canopy is so high that I can't tell if it's the wind blowing and it's just blowing water out of the trees. I don't know. I'm not getting wet, and I'm very warm, which is great. It's misty up here. Super pretty. All right, I came to the intersection of the One Less Traveled Trail, and I came from that direction down there. I can either go left or I can go right. And if I'm reading this map correctly, if I go left, there's like under where it says historical park, there it's a loop. I think this is just a little loop that's gonna take me down to another intersection where I'm going to take a hard left to come up to the North Peak that way. So this is definitely a longer trail, and I'm having fun trying to figure out the map while leaving a GPS track so that if I get lost, I can just turn around. I decided to go left. I mean, it is called the One Less Traveled Trail, right? Oh, look. And it's just looping hard back around on itself anyway. So, I did read the map correctly. Go me! Moderate trail. And, I mean, it's still pretty steep. Uphill, but it is a huge, wide, beautiful trail. North Peak Trail again. Huh. Hooray! So, I think I could have gotten here because the one less traveled trail goes that way. And I think that brings you back up to where you need to be. So you can go from either direction, which is great. That made it simple. This trail is pretty spectacular and beautiful. It's very humid or damp, which I guess they're the same thing, right? That is not the trail. No. Looks like maybe somebody made a shortcut, which wouldn't surprise me because that's what people do. Or it's just from water washing down the mountain. It's a bit soggy. Washed out right here. So, whoop. Because there is the blaze. I hope I'm going the right way. Looks like a trail. I wasn't really sure right there, and I don't have a GPS track to follow because I'm making the GPS track. And hopefully the hiking project will accept it and make it available to the public. Looks like we're getting close to the top. It says it's the Billings Trail. And so I'm going to keep going up the North Peak Trail. And yeah, hope that I'm going the right way. Yeah, if I turn right, it looks like it's going to swing around. Right now I think I'm on the North Peak, which doesn't look like it has any views, but maybe, we'll see. I can sort of see through the trees to my left. Yep, this brought me where I wanted it to. I'm gonna cut down to Mount Tom Road now, and oh, I think the view up here is probably best in the winter when the leaves are off the trees, because there is definitely a view out there. You can see the mountains through the trees, and nevertheless, absolutely gorgeous. At this point, I have hiked about 2 miles. So this is gonna be a nice, decent length loop. because now I'm headed down to Mount Tom Road, which will take me to the South Peak, I'm pretty sure. The bugs are not too bad, not as bad as they were hiking up to Moose Mountain yesterday, so that's a good thing. It's a steep downhill, and yeah. It's a bit soggy. Majorly gorgeous. At Mount Tom Road. Excellent. Goes that way. Or goes that way. Ooh, and over here it says that this is a snowshoe trail. Okay, Mount Tom Road is going to take us to the South Peak overlook. That's exciting. It's like if you follow the Mount Tom Road up the other way, it will take you all the way up to the Pogue. And you can loop around and come back down that way. Or, ooh, a really neat loop would be to take the mountain road all the way up to the Pogue loop and then come down the Mount Tom Road to the overlook, to the South Peak overlook, and then I'm going to take the South Peak Trail, it looks like, all the way down to Faulkner Park, and then walk back around by way of town to where I parked my car at the Billings Farm. I was a beginning hiker, or I guess not a complete amateur, but a fairly beginning hiker. I only wanted to do out and back trails. I wanted to go out and then turn around and retrace my steps back to where I started. Something about the loop hiking scared me, but now, like almost 4 years later, I'm really digging the loop hikes. That way, you're not repeating scenery. I don't know, call me crazy. I don't think I'm crazy. There was a mosquito bite. There was a mosquito biting my finger. Hooray. This is the Mount Tom South Peak lookout. And this is spectacular. Now to find the trail down to the park. Look, you guys, a place to tie up your horse. I'm guessing for the old days. Oh man, the view is beautiful over here too. Wow. Oh man, that down there is Woodstock. And I have found the trail. And it's gonna be this beautiful descent. Wowzers. Alright. I kind of want to take the Precipice Trail, but maybe not today. I'm gonna take the Faulkner Trail, which I hope is this. Can you hear the bells? Okay, found the cables. I mean, think you'd hurt yourself if you fell down that way. But it's not that bad. I met a family at the top who left their phone on a bench, and I found it for them and was bringing it to them, but they were not done hiking, so they were coming back. All right, let me put this phone down for a minute. This trail is really fun. It's a bunch of switchbacks now down the mountain, and came from up there.
Best to you. I'm gonna go catch up.
Thanks, you too. Have a great day. Switchbacks all the way down this mountain. So, a more challenging way to do this trail would be to start at the bottom, I think, and hike up. I don't know. I really like it though. So I put in the description of my video from yesterday that I'm going back to just YouTubing trails and maybe gear reviews. And if you want to see what's happening on the daily, you can find me on Instagram under the same name, Micey's World. I find that I don't know if people are watching these videos or not, and I'm also switching over to like uncut versions because piecing together a video with all the editing that it entails, it's just no fun. And I want my channel to be fun. I make these videos because I like making them. And so sometimes they're going to be longer, and sometimes they'll be shorter. And people can watch them or they don't have to watch them. I just don't want to be tied to editing. I just want to be able to click all the videos, plop them in a file, add a little bit of music, and upload them and go. And then I feel like they're more authentic that way because I'm not deleting out the bits that make me crazy. Sometimes I'm really chatty, and sometimes I'm not. I wonder where that goes. Upper Lake Trail. Looks like it cuts across by my thumb, maybe? I can't decide if I'm here or if I'm further down. I don't know. I just know that I'm going to keep going down the Faulkner Trail. I wish you could smell the forest because it smells amazing. Look at this blowdown. That may have happened this winter. That's really crazy. Now I'm 5 feet tall and this is I'm going to have to duck under this. Well, yeah, I'll have to duck under it. Does the blowdown happen in the winter? The spring, the summer, or the fall, or all of the above. Ooh, I see something fun up here. Oh, I thought it was a wagon or a sled, but it's just a bench. Never mind. There is a cool bridge, though. A very cool stone bridge. Oh dear. Did I go the wrong way? Nope. This is the lower link. I think it will take you back to the very beginning where I started, but I'm gonna go down through town because it's pretty. And I want a bigger loop. So yeah, let's go this way. That is really pretty though. Look at that carving. Wow. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I went past that pretty park bench and went the wrong way, and it was having me go back uphill. So I had to backtrack. Now I'm going the right way. Not too shattering. Approaching the end of the Faulkner Trail. And the sun has decided to join us. Looking at some cute little dogs. That's a beaut. Let's see if that is the Faulkner Mansion. That belonged to the family for which this park is named. Maybe. Or is it somebody's home? If it is. It says it's private.
Morning.
Good morning. That is a really big house. It is a mansion. I don't know. Here is a perfect shot of where I was at the top. That's where I came from, up there. Now I'm walking back to the beginning through the town of Woodstock, which is absolutely adorable. Sweet. At the end of the cemetery, there is a bypass or an access to the Billings Park trails. So I'm gonna come up this way because I want to go to the visitor center, because I didn't get to go the last time I was here because they were still closed. Plus, I need to purchase a new national park pass. But look at that. I found a building. Multiple buildings, actually. I don't know what this is. It's got a picnic table. Some kind of cabin. I wonder if somebody lives here. Maybe. Let's see. I don't know though. It's boarded up. Road trail. And there is the Lower Link Trail, which is like a river. We saw that up on the Faulkner Trail. Oh, tree down. Yes. That's like a double outhouse down there, but it doesn't look like it's usable anymore. Maybe there's that cabin. Garden. Very, very pretty. This is the Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller estate. Tennis court over there. And I think this is the visitor center. Carriage barn. Visitor center. Five and a half miles later, I am back where I began, and I beat the rain, and I got my new national park pass. And now I'm gonna go find something to eat. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you don't like this video, hit the thumbs down button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time out on the trail.